Good morning, everyone. Just want to do a quick little update of some of my orchids. I want to show you this Cephalobaculum. It's opened up. It's been open for a while. This is actually a first-time bloomer for me, and it's got 3 spikes. It's kind of like a little antelope dendrobium. Got a few new growths coming on. Not a extensive root system, but it's working. And you can see I gave it a little shock there with some sun. Dendrobium kikis are starting to push along. This Dendrobium phalaenopsis is still in bloom from March, I believe. Got some new acquisitions there. Some kind of, I'm not even sure, it's like a Sherry Baby, and another one too. Otherwise, let's see, oh yeah, and the other surprise too for me is this Cochleata cross. It just keeps putting up flower spikes from this little tiny pseudobulb. It had one, now I'll put up this one, now this one. It's starting to come back to life. The vanilla is doing good and it's extending. Sheaths on my Cattleya here. Roots on the Encyclias. Also I picked up some of these phals here. There's some kind of, I believe it's a, what's that one? Is it a Schilleriana cross? It has a lemony scent. And I also found these two on discount because of their flowers. We're going over and they have a nice spicy scent. I've never found phals with a scent, so that's why I picked them up. The frags are still blooming. I guess I'm really lucky with these frags. They just keep going and going. This one I might be unlucky with. I think this is virus. I'm not sure. It just keeps coming up with these rings. I don't know. That might be disappearing or something. I'll have to look at these new growths and see what happens. The Schroderi has this flower, and it seems to be darker, and the lip or the pouch seems to be a lot fatter too than normal. And I'm wondering if that's because of the conditions, the heat that we've been getting here, or maybe it's been getting so much sun. As you can see, the leaves are bright yellow, golden almost. But it's also sending up another spike here, so been pretty lucky with this one lately. Also, Laelia anceps. I just got this one over the winter, and this new growth is sending up the spike. So that will be a first-time bloomer for me. And also this little Cattleya, Laelia Cattleya cross, I believe. Yeah, it's got some sheaths and and some buds. I believe, I don't know what they are. They don't really look like buds, but we'll see. This one, you know, people confuse me with, like, when they say, oh, this Cattleya is a bifoliate and this one's a unifoliate, and you know, like, oh, you know, like for most orchids you can kind of tell, like, they have a certain growing pattern before they flower, but it's like this one looks like a bifoliate to me, but this one has 3 leaves on it, and now a sheath. This one has 3 leaves on it, this one has 2 leaves on it, this one has 1 leaf on it. You know, like this plant, this one has 2 leaves on it and a sheath. You know, like this plant is like doing whatever it wants. And the same with this other one over here too that I got. 2, 1, you know, and they just kind of seem to do what they want to do, I guess. So that's a look at those. The phals up here are pushing out their blooms, and I just want to show you the, oh yeah, another first time for me. So I got this Zygo. It's put out this nice fat pseudobulb, and on this new one, flowers. I've never bloomed a Zygo before. I've killed many, and I got new growths coming, but I think I finally figured it out just from how I've seen plants from vendors. They come so dry, and so many people in the past have always been like, oh, Zygos are terrestrial, they need to stay moist and moist and moist. But I finally said, hey, this isn't making sense because I'm always having issues. So I finally decided to just say, hey, let me put this in I actually put a little bit of potting mix and small lava rock mixed together for this one, and just lined the basket with sphagnum just to keep it all in there. And I let this thing get completely crispy to where these actually start to shrivel before I water it again. And it really seems to be doing well. And I think that's what Zygos probably like a little bit more. Because I don't know, but you know, there's always different conditions and different, how do you say, like, people get to grow them in different ways. But I've tried many ways, and I've always tried to keep them on the moister side because that's what I've always been known that they liked. But this, I seem to really be having success letting them really get bone dry before I water them again. So I don't know, maybe try that out. And then my dendrobium, which is getting a lot of sun. You can see it's kind of goldenish in color also. But the Grammatophyllum, I moved it down here instead of hanging in the sun because I think it was getting just a bit too much. It has 3 nice huge growths coming up, and everything else just seems to kind of be going well. I probably could up the fertilizer a little bit. Spike on my Wild Willie coming, extending spikes, buds, bonsais. All right, I'm gonna end it there, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the new subscribers. I guess I'll talk to you later. Bye.